It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day.
Like, I was playing some guitars and I was like, holy shit, this plays really nice. And then like I had this moment where I went, am I going to do that for a living? And my answer was no. And I was like, well, then why would you pay that when you have a perfectly good guitar right there? I was like, that
That's
is
fair.
some sound logic from me on the rarity.
Plus, it's going to be your new favorite hobby that you do, like, for at least an hour a day or more.
It's always going to be like, I've established my hobbies are I come home, I eat, then I watch like Frasier or Cocaine Cowboys or like whatever show I end up putting on. Like it can't be more than an hour. Then I play video games by myself, like Siege, most of the time. And then after I'm done with that, I play Divinity with Chels. Then we watch Good Mythical, and then we go to bed. And I read in bed. Or
Fair enough.
Or I watch YouTube. I'll watch like 2 videos before bed. That's it. Like I realize I don't have any hobbies anymore. I did download a couple like screenplays so I could like beef up my brain on how to write screenplays. Like I mean I already have like 32 pages or 38 pages of my one screenplay written that I just need to go here's what they always say. Finish it, then go back and change it and edit it. Cuz finishing is like the hardest part. If you edit it, you'll be doing that forever. So that's the goal by the end of the year is to finish my screenplay. It's like a horror anthology.
So you're writing the whole anthology? Like, you're writing every individual bit?
Kind of, yeah. Like I mean, not. I could. I have the first story as far as I've gotten it, and it's taken me since 20. Because originally it was a concept I came up with in 2014. It was a nightmare I had, and then I wrote down the nightmare, and then I occasionally would write more of what I thought the nightmare was going to be, and then it kind of just flowed into now 38 pages, which is okay. It's pretty decent. I think like the goal for that is to maybe get it up to 50 pages, and then once I get that to 50 pages, trim it down and make it a good 40, like a solid either 40 or even 32, and then write another 32, like write another 50-page story and get it down to 32 and do that 3 times. So I have like a 94 page, because it's like a minute per page, I think is what they say is like screen time or whatever. I don't even know.
Well, how long are you hoping each one's going to be then? Like, are you looking for,
Like 30 minutes story.
I'd say like 30, 40 minutes per bit?
Like I would love for the first bit to be a full-length feature, but I just don't know if the story has enough to it to make it that. And like I don't like when there's just bullshit in like literally the most perfect horror movie I've seen in like the past few years, and it sounds stupid to say, but it was A Quiet Place.
You thought A Quiet Place was perfect? Like,
Is that the John
yeah, it's John Krasinski and Emily Blunt and the 2 kids.
I think
3 kids.
I think it's pretty perfect because in the beginning it shows you the expectation. So like if we're looking, oh yeah, fuck it, I might as well introduce. I've been recording, so fuck it, I'll just introduce. This is just Another Day with
David.
Adam.
And Elliott. Yeah, so it is just a 3 boys episode, which is fine. But I guess the topic is now just my writing. But yeah, so like the reason I think that's like a pretty perfect movie, because there's no real like I don't have any issues with the plot or the character choices, because the beginning shows, and fucking spoiler alert for a movie that's been out for a while and that there's a sequel to, and if you haven't seen either of them, fuck you. I'm sorry to say. and I
Yeah,
know
I
you
watched
don't care,
both.
Adam. So
I can tell you I didn't watch either of them.
yeah, I know you don't care, so I can spoil it. In the beginning, first fucking
Well, you
5
don't know
minutes
that.
of the movie, Adam, the youngest boy dies because he's an idiot and had a toy that made sound, and apparently these aliens come and fucking kill anything that they hear. So they kill like a fucking 5-year-old in like the first 5 minutes of the movie, and that sets the tone to let you know like anything's possible in this movie. Like main characters will die, blah 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 blah, and it kind of
Oh, he
devastates the
wasn't the main
family.
character. He's in there for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. But so that happens, and then like a bunch of shit happens throughout like the first movie that shows like this is how they have to live in a silent world. Like they know sign language because the one daughter's deaf. There's like a bunch of stuff that's just shown throughout the film that there's no like wasted scenes, I guess is the best way to describe it. And that's kind of why I like it, is because like I can't like sometimes when you watch a movie, I don't know if other people are like this, but for me, if it's a good movie, I only think of like, wow, that was a cool path of story. But if it's a bad movie, I'll think about that one scene that bothered me the most, and I'll be like, how come there was this nonsense and that was only in there for no reason? Like the stuff like that will stand out to me in certain films. But yeah, I thought that movie didn't have one of those moments.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and rewatch. I know I picked it a little bit when I watched it. I still
Mhm.
liked it. Don't get me wrong, but
Mhm.
there were still moments where I was just kind of like, "Why'd you do that?
Well, it's no
Why'd
Drag
you
Me
do
to
this?"
Hell. Like, so that's the other great one I've
Well, yeah,
watched
nothing
recently,
is.
because that was just like you watch
That
it.
movie's incredible.
Justin Long is incredible. Like you just watch it and you're like, okay, like every beat is pretty good, and then all the way to the
Yeah.
end. And then when you get to the end, you're like, that's it. This is the whole movie. And you're like, fuck. And like that's like the way a movie should be. Is like you're left wanting more, and then you're never gonna fucking get it.
Yeah, that's a movie that I wanted a sequel to like instantly, but I'm also a big slut for anything that fucking Sam Raimi does. Like that guy's a fucking just a beast.
Yeah.
I love the shit he is. I cannot wait for the Doctor Strange 2 to come out, because that's gonna be fucking unreal with him behind the fucking camera again.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just like, oh yeah. Did anybody watch the fucking Suicide Squad? I didn't.
Yeah, I watched the shit out of it.
Yeah, I watched it. It was good.
Yeah, you can't stop me. I watched the shit out of it, and it was good.
Should I
It
get?
was surprisingly good. It was way better than the fucking original David Ayer piece of
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Do I have to watch
That
any of
movie
them, or can I just watch
No.
this?
No, just
No,
watch
you
it.
just watch it.
Is it still on HBO this weekend, or is it going off this weekend? Is this gonna be like
No,
Call
Yeah,
of
it should be
Duty?
for another week or so. Yeah,
I thought it was until the end of the month. I thought it gets like a full 30 days.
could be.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah, I
cool.
think it's like 30 days, something like that.
Maybe I'll
Actually,
convince
no, it
Chels to
goes
watch
off.
it.
It goes off tomorrow. Watch it tomorrow. Hurry.
Yeah,
If-
maybe
if
that'll
you
be
don't
our
watch it
tomorrow
tomorrow,
movie.
that'll be your last chance.
I probably won't. I mean, honestly, what's the runtime on it?
Oh, it's like 2 hours and change.
Might be a hard pass.
I watched it, so you could probably watch it.
It's a good
but
fucking movie.
You know who I watch movies with.
Oh,
We-
fucker.
I have to watch a movie. No, yeah,
But
we'll try. I'll
mean,
give it a
Chase
shot.
TV.
I mean, there's lots of gore. I'm pretty sure she'll like it. Like
Yeah.
it's like nonstop action with a bunch of shit going on. There's never a real lull.
I'll try and convince
in
her.
that
I'll be
movie.
like, you liked Guardians, right? I'll be like, I think the issue is because it's a superhero
Nothing
movie.
nothing like
I
Guardians
know.
at all.
I think because it's a superhero movie, she's just like over superhero movies, which I understand because I'm also like not looking forward to most superhero movies because I just go
Oh, you're-
like, are we
I
gonna
don't
keep
even know
doing
that
this?
it's
You're high on
really
drugs.
a superhero movie.
Maybe that's the problem, David. I'm not.
Yeah, you need drugs or something, because the superhero movies are literally only getting cooler and better.
I guess like I think my main issue is just like I don't have enough time devoted into watching them. You know what I mean? Like I have limited amount of time that I spend absorbing media, and I think all the stuff I absorb is like progress stuff. Like I like seeing like houses get. I'm literally all right. Here it is. I'm a midlife white person. I watch house renovation shows. I watch car renovation shows, and I watch like Ghost Adventures. And then when I'm not watching those, I'm watching old sitcoms like.
All right, hold
Frasier.
on. Let me rewind it. You referred to this as progress stuff, and you threw in Ghost Hunters.
Well, Ghost
I'm
Adventures.
trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Hey, they
Ghost
make
Adventures.
progress, bro.
I'm trying to figure.
They start
I
their
know they
night
don't.
and they end it.
Yeah,
They don't.
yeah. Trying to figure out where your progress is, where you could replace that fucking.
That's a guilty
shenanigan with
pleasure
something
show.
else.
I'll admit it. That's a guilty pleasure show. It's like when people say they watch The Bachelor. You're like, all right, you could just make fun of them, but then at the same time, you're like, if you watch an episode, you'd be like, all right, I guess I'm fucking hooked to The Bachelor now. Like,
That's why I won't watch it because I probably will get hooked. So I refuse to watch it.
like when we watched Circle or what was the one Paradise Hotel.
Oh yeah.
We were watching that
yeah.
so much. We had to
You know,
stop.
fucking Jake's cousin was on that. I forget which guy it is, but his fucking cousin was on that.
I remember
show.
you told me, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Are you fucking serious?" And then like
I-
we were already watching it for a while, then we just stopped because like that one dude was just like, it was so funny. Like,
that show was just fucking ridiculous. But that is a show that you just sit and talk shit about. I can't sit and talk shit about The Bachelor when they're just openly like, yeah, it's fake. At least
Yep.
these other people are trying to basically do some type of Jersey Shore dating show ripoff of like there's gonna be a bunch of ignorant drama and bullshit. Like,
and
all right, now
STIs.
STIs and shit and people getting thrown into poo. Like, all right, now you got me. But people like, I want the rose. I love him. Like, bitch, you just met him.
You
You don't
literally
love
went on one
him.
date with him, and you're
Yeah,
judging
you went on
somebody.
one date. Like, get out of here.
Judging a man off
Show's
of one
fucking
fucking
silly.
date. Yeah, it
I'm
is.
saying now, teen mom people though. Oof, that's a rough one.
Or The View. People who watch The View. I
I don't know
understand.
Nobody
anybody who watches
watches
The View, dude.
Well, I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
nobody watches
I mean,
The
yeah,
View
nobody our
anymore.
age, but like, I don't understand how people
No one in
can.
general.
Well, that's like I've had like, I've tried to figure out who still watches like Saturday Night Live and stuff like that.
I tried, man.
No one.
Honestly, like I tried. I tried to watch some of the quarantine shit. It wasn't funny.
Or like Trevor Noah and that shit. Like Daily Show when
Trevor
Jon
Noah's
Stewart
Oh.
been
left
terrible.
is the worst. Like I liked Colbert Report.
Trevor
But
Noah's stand up is hilarious though, but yeah, his show
Yeah.
fucking garbage.
and what was the other dude's name? The British dude.
Oh, John
John
Oliver.
Oliver.
See, at least John Oliver is like, he's been his. It's basically his character still. You know what I'm saying? Like his show is just him being a sarcastic, snobby Brit dude, pointing out obvious
Yep.
shit, and he's stayed with that metaphor.
There's highs and lows for that show where I'm like, oh, that was funny, and then I'm like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. But it's hard when you have to compare everything to the original like Daily Show with
yeah.
fucking Jon Stewart, because Jon Stewart was a fucking
Monster.
he's a powerhouse, dude. Yeah,
Mhm.
you can't stop him. Like he was good, man. Colbert couldn't even fucking keep up with him. Like
That's
he
why
was
he
just
did his own thing.
too
Colbert was
much.
like, I can't host this. This wouldn't be right.
Well, that's the weird thing too. For him to go off, he's like, I'm gonna do my own thing. What are you gonna do? I'm taking over a late night show. Why?
I
You're
think
the
it's
last
just something
person.
to do.
He's the last person. Him and like Pierce Morgan when he took over for what's his name? Fucking
Oh fuck.
what the fuck? Who am I thinking of? Larry King. When he took over for fucking Larry King, I was like,
Pierce
dude,
Morgan
this is
took
the
over for
worst
Larry
shit
King.
ever.
I didn't
Yeah, he
do
took
that.
over. What the fuck was
Yeah.
Larry King? What was it called? Whatever with Larry.
I'm a
King
Conan
Live?
man.
It was Larry King
shit.
Live.
Yeah,
It was-
okay,
it was
yeah.
Larry King Live.
Yeah, whenever it became like Pierce Morgan Live or whatever the fuck they're calling that shit, just absolute fucking garbage. Because Pierce Morgan is just a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he's a big
Like I
dog.
can't stand that guy. Like no matter what he says, he just says some stupid shit. But honestly, that's also how I feel about watching Colbert on late night and poor Conan just deciding to fucking call it quits.
Yeah, but
I
he's doing.
fucking
He has his
hate that.
podcast. You gotta listen to Conan
Yeah.
O'Brien Needs a
Yeah.
Friend. It's actually funny.
That's cool and all. Like I get that, but like the late night show for him was just. It was nice to see that being broadcast,
Mhm.
especially when they didn't really hold him to many.
Yo,
You know, obviously it was still on TV, so they
Him
had some
and
things they couldn't
Andy.
do and say. But
him and Andy smoking weed with Seth Rogen was one of the funniest fucking things ever on live television. It was like one of the last episodes, and he was
Is that
just
what they
like,
did?
"Let's
Oh,
smoke,
that's
let's
right.
smoke together," and they did. It was like the funniest shit. I was like, "That's amazing."
I forgot he was one of the last people because the only one I really watched and remembered after that was the Jack Black one. He's like, "You're gonna be the last
He's
guest,
like,
and
"Here
we're gonna have like a
it
blowout."
comes, we."
Yeah, that was good. I really enjoyed the
Mm.
fucking Jack Black
He
one.
got
That was
hurt in,
fucking great.
Rehearsals.
Yeah, he
Hey,
fucking
did you
busted
watch
his
the
ankle.
video of him getting hurt,
Yeah,
rolling his
Yeah.
shit in his practice?
it was so funny.
Yeah, that was good. But that's a great way to fucking end it on Conan too, for him to be all fucked up from his rehearsal. Like that's
Oh
perfect.
yeah, that's how that show is though. Like I will say, oh fuck, did you see the deal that fucking South Park got?
I'm sure it's
Yeah.
massive. I didn't see it, but I'm sure it's massive.
900
900
million.
million from
Right.
CBS.
From CBS.
900
CBS Viacom. Yeah.
Oh, I said, do they own Comedy Central?
million
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
for
Well, how,
exclusivity. 900 million. Like that is
Yeah.
obscene.
Well, it was like
I mean, it's one
it's
of
a
the
few more
most watched
seasons
TV
and
shows.
14 movies.
Yeah, but like think about this.
Wait, hold on. Wait. What the fuck did you say? A few more seasons and
And 14
Yeah,
14
and
movies?
14 movies. Yeah.
Fuck, when the fuck are they making these movies?
Well, the movies I think are going to be like hour and a half long South Park episodes, like the specials that they do.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. All right.
That's what I think they're going to be referring to as a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. You got to think, because CBS, and correct me if I'm wrong, that's one of the only like streaming services you have to pay for now, right?
Well, I mean,
Besides like that and Netflix, pretty much.
you pay for HBO, you pay for Netflix, you pay for Hulu, you pay for. There's a lot
I
of
don't
them.
pay. I don't pay for any of that. That's all free. Cable
What?
gives me HBO for free. My phone company gives me Hulu for free, and Amazon Prime. So I also get video, Amazon movie or video, whatever.
Yeah.
I have Hulu, Amazon. The only thing I pay for is Netflix, and that's it. Yeah. At the time, I had the DC app, but now the DC app's on HBO, and HBO is covered under my cable, so I don't pay for any of that shit.
HBO is included with my cable, but like I pay for my Hulu Premium because I ain't dealing with no fucking commercials.
I get that. Oh, sorry, I pay for Disney Plus. That's
Yeah,
the
I got
only
my
other thing I
my
pay
Disney
for.
Plus,
Yeah.
ESPN, and
All
Hulu are all
seven.
tied together.
I got
So-
my whole $7.99 of fucking or what Disney Plus now. Yeah, $7.99. So I'm all good with it. I've watched a bunch of shit. Although the one thing I did notice the other day, I decided to fucking watch Iron Man again. I was just kind of bored, needed a movie. I was like, you know what? Let me go OG. Let me go to the fucking start of the MCU. And they edited it, dude. Like I don't know if you remember much of that movie, but
I remember quite a bit. 'Cause
Nope.
it was one of the
okay,
first
good.
DVDs I bought.
Okay, perfect. So if you remember the movie, do you remember when they first picked Tony up in the beginning of the movie and they have him in the desert and they're going to like the show where he's
in
going to show off the Jericho
yeah,
missile?
yeah, and he's basically in Afghanistan. It blows up a whole fucking like mountain.
Yeah. So in the scene prior before they show off the missile, he takes the pictures with the soldiers and he's like, "Hey man, don't throw up any gang signs." And he's like, "Just kidding, chuck it up," all that other shit. And he's
Yeah.
like, they cut that out. The whole scene from him leaving like the airport drop area all the way to the showing. They start just at the showing, and then they go right from that to literally the fucking bomb exploding, and then him being in the cave. They cut out the entire fight scene in between there where the Ten Ring shows up and they're like trying to fucking kill everybody and
Why
they get into that
they-
big gun battle. I don't know. My only assumption is that they decided it was probably too violent and they took all of that shit out and made it deleted scenes on Disney Plus for Iron Man.
So
So they're,
bomb
like,
explodes and all of a sudden he's
saying
like,
that-
"I'm in a cave." Like,
Yeah, I swear to God, he gets the bomb goes off, and they do like this little flash sequence between the bomb going off and then him getting carted in where he's on like the little stretcher,
mhm.
and they're taking him into the cave, and that's it. And then he wakes up and he's got the fucking little magnet in his chest at the time before he makes the arc reactor, and that's it. And then it gets back into it. And I was like, well, that's kind of a shame that you guys took out all that badassery right there.
what
But
a
they
weird
shaved
thing.
like 15 off the movie from it.
What a weird thing. Like, you know, like you have a literal movie. Well, not even. All right, let's even scratch even further. You have a series of movies where like people get fucking hurt. Like people get
Yeah,
like
annihilated.
fucking killed. Like fucking ripped in half. Like there's shit that happens that where you're like, all right, like, but like a man getting attacked by terrorists is too much. That's weird. Like that just seems weird, especially when you have like the Punisher. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a dude who literally kills people.
I
and
don't
it's like
think the
PG-13.
Punisher. Well, I don't think that's made its way to Disney yet.
Well, there's two different Punishers. Even you have like the
Oh, you're talking about the movies, like the
yeah,
Thomas
yeah.
Jane movie and the I forget the other actor,
The
but
other
yeah,
dude
fucking
that
yeah.
that one wasn't that good. The
I
second
think
one that was made.
that movie was a little rough, but like comics wise and shit,
Oh,
that
it was
was pretty
accurate.
fucking legit. Like that one was good. Like
Yeah.
the way Jigsaw was like a old mob boss and having his face all like literally ripped apart, and then I mean the only thing that fucked me up is that when the Punisher rolled into that one house, he's like, "Yep, gonna fuck these people up." When he punched his fist through that dude's face and like hit the wall behind it, I was like, "What?" I
Yeah.
was like, wasn't expecting that. I was like, this is the greatest Punisher movie
That dude Ice
ever,
Pick.
just for that. Oh, his Jigsaw's like brother or whatever, the
Yeah.
one who's trying to eat people and shit.
It's just like I don't know. There's just so many like things like very confused with Disney at times because like
Well, honestly, I don't know if Wars like that movie you're talking about. I don't even know if it's on Disney.
it might not be,
I don't think I've even seen that on there. I'm pretty sure they're trying to.
but like
They might try to distance themselves from that one.
think about like I get it Disney's a brand, but like you can't just like expect like if somebody were to work like it'd be the equivalent to if we bought like in school textbooks like or we had to read like books in English class, right? Like Romeo and Juliet.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's like taking the suicide out of Romeo and Juliet. Maybe not that extreme because that's like the end of the book, but like think if they took out like
Oh, take out the scene where she like stabs herself in the gut or
yeah, or
whatever.
like they took out the scene. Well, yeah, I mean technically because like that's the thing that makes Iron Man build like get an arc reactor in his chest and stuff like that. Like I don't know, like the scene where she gets like the poison. You know what I mean? Like if you took out that
Well,
scene, like and then all of a sudden
think
she's
about
just
this.
dead.
Well, think about this too. All right, so you've seen that they're doing the Disney What If series, right?
I loosely saw that, but I also don't. Like I said, I've distanced myself from most of that stuff. I've kind of just veered off. I've been focusing on horror and pretty much just horror.
Well, you remember Killmonger from Black Panther, right? The Michael
Yeah.
B. Jordan character.
Yep.
So in the What If series, when they do the Iron Man episode, the first scene they show in the trailer is from the deleted scene of the movie when Tony's pinned down and shit, and like the big moment where he's like, "Who the fuck's attacking me?" And the Stark missile lands next to him, and that's what actually hurts him. That fucking missile that goes right in the sand next to him. You see Stark Industries written on the side of it.
Mm-hmm.
So in the What If series, they show that, but this time instead of being with the military that he was with, Killmonger is like his personal bodyguard because he was in the army during the time of all
Yeah.
this shit going on. So Killmonger literally just picks up the fucking missile and throws it like a football and sends it fucking flying, which it's a cool scene in the animated series.
Mm-hmm.
But how the fuck are you gonna take it out of the live action, but then leave it in the animated portion just for Killmonger to pick it up and throw it anyway? Like people are gonna see the fucking explosion. People know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So why delete the scene if you're gonna just recreate it anyway, but animate it? Like I don't understand the point of that. It's
Yeah.
such a weird decision to make.
I think it's just arbitrary decisions. Like so, we had this conversation on our walk today about like PC police and stuff like that, and things that
Yeah.
have been annoying me with like PC police people. And I've come to the conclusion that I think more people are looking to not offend people who don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I guess that's not the way of wording it, but I'm saying like,
No, explain yourself. I'm
So-
curious about what you mean by people that don't exist.
So, like, if I were to say as like a person who I like avocado, but I don't like guacamole. And
Sure.
if I said straight up, like, look, I don't like avocado, it offends me. You can't have avocado when
Like-
you're around me.
I'd call you a bitch.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
If avocado offends you, you're a bitch.
But so, like,
It's a
think
fruit.
about the reverse of it, where it's like if somebody's like, you know, a dude kissing a dude offends me because I'm straight and I don't kiss dudes, so I don't want to see it in my movies. And
Right.
you know what I mean? Like something minute like that. And
Right.
people will be like, well, let's cater to that one dude who it's not for. So the guy who doesn't like guacamole, let's make sure our restaurant doesn't serve guacamole anymore because that guy doesn't like it. Like a restaurant wouldn't do that. So why are movies doing that? The guy who eats guacamole isn't going to go to the Mexican restaurant that's known for its guacamole.
So are you referring to movies or people in general?
I guess people and movies, it kind of it's applicable. So like the people that would be offended by a missile strike in Iraq, like in Iraq,
Yeah,
that
Warzone.
in Warzone,
Yeah.
aren't the people who are gonna watch Iron Man. And if you do watch it and you are offended, I'm sorry, you have PTSD and you should be seeing a therapist. You know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
so in this circumstance, let's roll it here then. So you're saying, let's say it's somebody watching Iron Man, right?
mm-hmm.
Highly offended by God knows what for nonsense. But then they see a group of white American military people being attacked by, let's call them freedom fighters,
Yeah.
brown freedom fighters in turbans,
Yeah, they're like, I can't watch
who are
this.
who are blowing them up, and then are
Okay.
openly like, no, we're terrorists, we're taking over the world, and then you're like, and then they go, oh yeah, they deserve that, but how could you paint these people in such a light? They're freedom fighters, not terrorists.
Yeah, we need to get rid of them from this movie. It's like, why? It's just a movie. It's a fiction. It's literally a fictional war zone. I don't even know if they even say, like, I think they just reference a desert and they don't say who those people are. I mean, technically,
Well, they're the
a part.
10 Rings,
Yeah,
but it's
but the Ten Rings is a fake fucking organization in a fake fucking movie. It's not like we're
Yeah.
watching Gettysburg and like there's a scene where like, you
if
know,
the
like
10 Rings showed up in Gettysburg, that'd be fire. That'd be a great crossover.
what a movie. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you're watching like I don't know, Gettysburg, and then there's a scene where John Wilkes Booth rapes Mrs. Lincoln and then shoots him in the head. It's, you know what I mean? It's not like that.
Dope.
It'd be like it's so weird to me that like we're gonna censor a random thing like that. Where like, I mean, I don't know. I just don't get it. It's insane to me. It's people who get offended by dumb shit. Like people were offended in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that Bruce Lee gets beat up by Brad Pitt's character. And it was just like, well, why are you offended? And they're like, because you're doing them wrong. It's like, well, no, like, realistically, if Bruce Lee was going against somebody Brad Pitt's size, who is based off of Jean LaBelle, who is literally one of the toughest sons of bitches, like, to have ever lived, he would not stand a fucking chance. Period. It's just
But
like
no,
people get
Jean
offended by him.
No, Gene LaBelle is a beast. He was like, he's a, what is he? He's like a judo monster, isn't he? Wasn't
Dude, he's
he
a
big
judo monster,
guy?
black belt. He's like, if you think of like like, all right, so people he trained is like Ronda Rousey, like came to his training camp to learn a little bit, like in her prime. She learned from him, like she pays him respect. Like, if you go down the list of like top UFC people or top badasses, like stunt people too, a lot of them trained under Gene.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, he's like the real OG mixed martial arts. Like that guy knows
Mhm.
a bunch of shit, but like, I think I could be wrong, but his main shit was either judo or jujitsu. I can't remember which one it is. I'm not sure, but I know he was a huge fucking like his whole thing was like he's the best, one of the best
It's
grapplers
judo
in the
because
world, like
yeah,
legitimately.
it was judo because he liked using your own momentum, and plus, while he was in fucking war, like he went to war, he like was a part of the special forces group that killed people, like would assassinate people. So it's like, yeah, this dude is not one you fuck with. Like he is legitly kill people.
Fuck with that.
But yeah, so it's like I don't know, just people got offended by like fictional Bruce Lee getting beat up by fictional Brad Pitt, and it's like I'm just wondering like when will it end? You know, like when will people stop being like pussies? Like you know what I mean? Like looking at something and just being like that's offensive to me. Like why does that? I don't know. I guess it's like counterintuitive because like I'm saying I'm offended by them, so but not really offended. I just don't understand. I don't understand why I can't eat chocolate ice cream if they don't like it. Type of mentality. Like it just doesn't make sense. I'm like, if
I think
something's not for me, it's not for me. That's fine with me.
well, most of those people aren't even actually upset. They're just pretending to be.
Yeah.
It's all an act.
Well, and then Hollywood perpetuates. Is that the word I'm looking for? The one they fuel it.
If you're going if you're going in the direction I
It
think you
works.
are, yeah. If I'm pretty sure perpetuating is the word.
Yeah,
you're
like
looking
they
for.
fuel it. So
Yeah,
like
that'll
Ellen
work.
DeGeneres apologizing because she talked down to like a fucking worker. Well,
Yo,
why is my boss not getting fucking talked down to for talking? You know what I mean, for talking down to me? Or, you know, like
dude, I've been trying to say,
I also don't like
like,
her, but
sometimes this is one of those moments where I really
she's
know
not
that
funny.
God, I know God's listening. I know God is real, and I know I'm His favorite. And the only reason I know that is because all the people I like really hate are slowly going down one by one. Ellen, I fucking hate Ellen.
Yeah, I don't
Boom,
like her
gets
either.
canceled. gets canceled hard. I was like, yeah, fuck you, Ellen. That's what you get. Drake Bell fucks a 15-year-old, gets medium canceled. Boom, got him. I'm trying to think of who the rest are. I was like, yo, the Cosby Show kind of pissed me off. Boom, they got Bill. And I'm like, yeah, anything I think I don't
He's looking
like
out for you,
somehow.
dog.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, yo, watch this. I got you. Well, it's like these are the moments where I'm trying to let you know that God is real. God is great. And boom, there it is. I'm like, man, I've really been on the wrong shit. I was like, maybe I should have just asked for this in the first place. You know, I just couldn't believe when Ellen got taken down. I was like, no way.
Titans, bro, Titans.
You took down like the LBGTQ plus WXYZ fucking apostrophe 2.
Yeah, but her
You
wife
got,
got fucked
you
up
got
by
her.
that relationship. Like,
Yeah.
remember, like, when she came back for Arrested Development and she looked fucking gaunt and like disheveled, and it's like,
Yeah. She's all
wow,
fucking weird.
you're in an abusive relationship, clearly. Not
Yeah, no.
not
Finding
even
out
like
Ellen's a
maybe not
nightmare.
physical,
Whew.
maybe not physical, but emotional abuse is just as bad sometimes.
Yeah.
Like if you're with somebody who just like, I don't know, doesn't make time for you or just treats you like shit. Like,
I don't know. Ellen probably smacks her around and does that little dance she does and shit. She just like rides the horse around her after she smacks her. She's like, "You want another one, bitch?" Smack. And just rides the horse, just running around.
yeah, I don't know. I like it is crazy. Like cancel, like like think about like people getting canceled for shit they said like 15 years ago or tweets they made like 15 years ago. Like that stuff breaks
That's
me.
the best because that happened during the Olympics. That fucking but she's a runner. I forget what her name is or whatever because I really don't care enough like that. But
I'll punch a horse if you say that again.
she decided that she wasn't gonna like get on the podium for the anthem when she won her medal or whatever the fuck it was, or she like turned sideways and wouldn't look at the flag, whatever the fuck she did exactly.
I don't know. I didn't care.
And then they were like, "Wow, what a bitch!" And then of course she was the other side who's like, "America's flawed. She did right. Nah, Colin Kaepernick." And then they were like, "Did you see what this bitch posted like 6 years ago on Twitter?" And she had all sorts of like hilarious racist jokes. They were funny. They were so funny. And
Dude.
then nobody, and then they had this moment where they were like, "Well, do we cancel her for her old tweets, or do we let her go because she was black in the Olympics and is standing up for something else that everybody else is trying to stand up for with no particular actual like
They let her
purpose or
go?
message at this moment?" They let that bitch slide so hard. Nobody's talking about her. Nobody gives a shit. She didn't. I don't even think
No
she
one cares.
apologized, to be honest. But that was the point. Like they went from like, well, it's
Good.
acceptable here. Well, that's the point. But if it's acceptable for one, it's got to be acceptable for all. You can't pull up a fucking tweet from somebody 15 years ago and cancel them over it.
Yeah, they
And
can't
be like,
remember.
you know what? We don't like this.
Who was that bitch they canceled? The old woman, the first one that happened, and she got
The old
canceled.
woman.
And then all of her
Oh.
shit ended up in Ollie's, like her pots and pans. What was her name? She also
You're talking about Paula Dean.
Oh.
Yeah, something she
Back
said in the
in the day.
Dean, yep.
yeah, something she said in the 70s.
No, she said that more recent. Like that was like
Oh yeah.
on
They-
a radio show or something, and then I think they just recorded her and then leaked it afterwards.
But still,
Which is
like,
kind of a dick move.
I just look at it as like, look, man, I've said effed up stuff as like a youth playing Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Like we've all been saying stupid stuff for like a long time. I think like if we're gonna hold people accountable for like whatever utters out of our stupid mouths in like our comfort zones, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we're gonna hold you accountable and like ruin your life because of a misjudgment of words. Like, people kill people's families drunk driving and don't serve time at all and still have their job. But you say like a racy joke in the wrong crowd and they're like, crucify this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's why you can't be around those people. Those people will dwindle away. Eventually, they're gonna get tired and bored.
I hope. Like, I just can't stand it. Like, at one point, like, you know, if I'm all edible up and I make a stupid fucking joke and somebody would be like, well, this man's a fucking terrible human being. I'm like, you know nothing about me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some of these celebrities that just said, like, or like, I don't know, like, Paula could have said, like, yes, maybe she said a racy thing. All right, whatever. Does that mean like all of her accomplishments and all of the charities and all of the stuff she's done for people gets thrown out because
Yes.
one misspoken thing? That's craziness.
Yes, it does. 100%.
If people heard some of the
Should
rants I
it?
said were playing video games, then I'd be fucking
Should it?
canceled.
Should it? No, but there's no honest to God pros and cons list to the person. They're not checking off accomplishments versus negatives and finding which way is more and
Yeah.
which was the greater good. They're just like, I didn't like that. And the whole purpose of cancel culture is to just cancel. They are fucking bloodhounds looking for any scent they can get their nose on that they can chase down and bark down and oddly enough demand an apology and then not accept it
Yeah.
for whatever reason. It's like, then why even ask them to apologize? Why go that route at all? Why demand something that you didn't want in the first place? It's that's not the point. It's the idea that these people that are doing this went from, and if you notice, it's nobody actually famous. They're just random fucking losers who decided, how can I get noticed and how can I get more people to talk to me
Yeah.
and be on my side? Well, if I become the PC police and tell you this is unacceptable, and then everybody else who thinks it's unacceptable is going to rally behind me, well, now I've got me and my troops, and
Because
now
they
we
don't want to get,
control you
they don't
until
want to miss
death.
out. They don't want to be like, oh, of course, I hear, I have to
Exactly.
agree. It's like, I don't know.
Exactly. If it's
Yep.
2v10 and that crowd keeps growing and the two aren't growing, everybody's going to go to the bigger side and decide that that's the more correct place to be, and boom, you're going to
Mhm.
destroy whatever the fuck else is in its path.
I've never
Stupid.
felt less liberal than I have in like the past like 5 or 6 years. Like I used to consider myself a fairly liberal democratic type of. I would fit if we were doing a 3 column tier where you got Republican, liberal, Democrat. I always felt like I was in the middle. But now I'm realizing like I'm fucking out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if this is the rows,
Right.
I'm sitting above the rows looking down at all three going like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's insane. Like I just don't like you either got the crazy liberal conservatives or you got the crazy liberal like Democrat like I don't even know what they call them. They're not even conservative. They're just like super like insane people. It seems like on both sides where you can't win. You can't like there's no there. I shouldn't even say you can't win. You can't debate because they both just think they're right and right meaning correct. And I'm like, there is no correct. Like that's the point of all of life. It's like there is no like by you doing this, you're good, or you by you thinking this, you're good. It's like no, we just like live. Like why can't you just live?
Well, nobody can just live. You'll get bored.
I guess so, but like I don't know. I kind of
Well, it's like,
I just
as
shake my
you
head.
as you're saying too, you have both sides.
They're
You have your
they fuel
liberals.
each
You have your,
other in hatred.
yeah. Let's say you have your Democrats and
Yep.
Republicans, and normally in your Republicans you have conservatives, and normally in your Democrats you have liberals. It's kind of
That's just how it's broken
how
down.
that's how they say it's supposed to go.
Mhm.
Whatever, and it does become a clash. But then in between the clash, now you have people who are deciding they're either significantly to one side, and if you're not there, you're wrong. Such as you were saying, you're
Yeah.
right or wrong depending on which situation it is. And now you have these other people who are treating it like it's a fucking spectrum, that I could be a fucking semi-conservative liberal who decides, yeah, I need a gun, but it has to be a bolt-action rifle that only shoots one bullet at a time, but I still want gay rights.
Yeah.
There's no in-betweens for any of it. It's just like, I have to have this one little niche right here just for me so I feel special. Instead
Yeah.
of just saying they want guns, they're like, no,
No
I'm
assault
a
rifles. I'm like, dude, I don't think you
they're a
understand. Like,
neo gun pro liberal, which is, yeah, guns for this but not for this, and guns for some and not for others, and blah 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 blah. And it's fucking ridiculous. Like, and the conservatives aren't too much better when it comes to that shit. There's always something ridiculous. Like, honestly, it should be very very easy.
my
It should be
favorite thing I've seen, David, and I know you'll appreciate it, is
yeah
when somebody shows a Glock of just plain Glock, like 6 or Glock like 17,
yeah
and then they show a modded Glock 17 AR, and they
A what?
go like the modded where you basically take the pistol and make it a rifle.
Oh, you turned to a carbine. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I said AR, carbine. You show people and you say, point to the pistol, and they point at just the plain old Glock, and then you go wrong, and they're like, "What do you mean?" And you go, "You see that carbine? that's a fucking pistol as well. And they're like, no, that's not. That's an AR. And it's like, no, it's not. Like that is a
Don't worry,
semi-automatic pistol. Like,
everything is a well, sorry, people believe semi-auto is also full auto.
yeah,
They don't really
they
know
have
what
no
the
idea what the
difference
fuck that
is.
means. And
Yeah, no, there's no education. It's just guns are bad.
but that's
That's
the
all they
thing.
can say. Like guns are bad.
Don't you wish, like, I honestly think this, and it's kind of fucked up, but it's like it's a mentality I've developed as I've gotten older, and I've started thinking, like, I started thinking the world of Star Trek. Like, I start thinking, like, how could the U.S. slowly become the Federation of Planets from Star Trek? And I think the one way it's possible is
Aliens.
no, but yeah, that would help. But like, I think the
Yeah,
one way
aliens.
it is
That's
super
Aliens.
possible is if we were to make education free, like going to college free, and require people if they want quote unquote not like so you go to school, basically you go to like elementary, middle, high school, and then you go to college for free and extend your education. But after, if you choose to leave high school and not pursue education, you're required to do, let's say, 2 to 4 years in military, uh, basic training, of course, and then like
That's what they do in Finland.
you do army, and then you can go and you like while you're there, it's like you can go into a field. You know what I'm saying? Like you could learn a trade, you can learn a tech, like you can do whatever. And then the same with like if you go to college afterwards, you still have the option depending on what you went to school for. Like you can go into trade, blah 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 blah. But if you want to be able to vote, if you want to be able to like vote in elections and shit, you have to have served in a service of some sort, or at least gone to college, accredited college, not fucking community college. Because like in my opinion, like a community college, the teachers try, but I also don't think they have the funding to be able to have a true education system, which is just unfortunate.
Well, that's wishy-washy though, because community
That's
colleges
yeah,
are
that's not the
accredited.
case.
They are, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
You should be more worried about those third-party colleges that aren't real colleges, that are institutions that give
the
certificates,
yeah,
because that's not real.
Yeah.
That's actually $40,000 of money for a piece of paper. Like
that you can
that's
just
it. Like
print off.
That
nobody
means
accept.
nothing.
Yeah, nobody accepts it. The
And those
credits that
Catholic
are built
colleges that
they don't go
teachers aren't
anywhere.
teachers.
Well, even if you go into the that's the same as okay, so here technically any college, right? Follow me
Mhm.
here. Any college or private school. It could be a private high school, elementary school, whatever, you name it, doesn't matter. As long as it's private. None of those teachers actually need a degree. They
No,
don't
you
have to
just
have a
have to be
degree in
hired.
teaching or whatever it is. They just have to know enough about the subject to get them by and be considered, well, a professional, I guess.
Yeah.
So any dickhead could roll in there and be a professional, well, English teacher, and you don't do dick with English, but you just read books all day.
Hmm.
Whatever. That could just be their curriculum. It doesn't matter. Like it's a private school. They can
Yeah.
do whatever the fuck they want. That's like the best part about it. But that's the same with these colleges. Like if they decide they need a professor in fucking, I don't know, cooking, and they hire Jamie Oliver, whoever, fucking professional chef.
Jamie
They
Foxx.
decide, yeah, it could be Jamie Foxx. They could hire Jamie fucking Foxx. They can hire whoever the fuck they want. It's just whether or not the students are going to be willing to pay the tuition to go do it.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. And
I
people are
misspoke.
stupid. They'll,
I didn't mean
they'll pay any
accredited,
of it.
but I meant like Ivy League and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like realistically, in my brain, I'm like, I think it would make more sense if you were to at least make people go through a basic training, because it instills discipline in people. And again, I didn't fucking serve. I didn't do any of that shit. I kind of like look back on it sometimes, and I'm like, maybe it would make me more like I'd be more committal to things, you know what I'm saying? Like if I had that discipline, like I never had discipline. I kind of just did my own thing, and I've always been a free floating like butterfly in just everything. I kind of just float around and do my thing. But it's just one of those things. I think it could really benefit, cuz like Star Trek, if you're in like the Federation, if you're a member of the Federation, that's military. And some of those people are scientists or educators, construction, like all those fields are military based, in the sense that it's government basically trying to galactic like unite the world, and on like peacekeeping mission type government, UN almost. I'm like that, like how can't we like get there? Like,
We can't get there because you'd have to change the whole way the U.S. is run. You're talking about a whole
oh, I know.
change economically, educationally. Like you're talking about a whole
I know.
wiping the slate clean and starting over again. I mean,
But I look
that's
at
a
it
lot harder.
sometimes.
Plus, I
I know.
I don't think a lot of people want to go into the military at all because at any moment, I mean, unless they're going to do a clause that you're in the military for the first 2 years, but it's more National Guard status or
Yeah,
something,
I
like
use military as a
maybe,
loose
but
term. I guess that's like not like the proper like military is a broad term, but you know what I'm saying, like almost like an So like the main things is educate you on a clear things of discipline, self defense, physical fitness, basic education shit that like you need in life, like
that's
like
what your high school's supposed to do.
supposed to. But let's
Yeah.
fucking be honest, dude. By the time you get to high school and you're like that range of 14 to 18, I literally look back on and I'm like, it's fucking absurd the shit they taught me in that gap, that 4 year gap where I was expected to be an adult. It's like I didn't learn how to change my oil in my car till I was like 18. Like I didn't learn how to balance a checkbook until 18. I didn't fucking learn about like stocks. Like I didn't learn about like my health care. Like, you know what I mean? Shit like that actually matters when you're an adult. It's like how to fill out your fucking tax form correctly, how to get like super deductibles, like how a loan works, like all this random shit that you don't think of, like that they truly don't teach you. They give you like a refresher on it. They're like, by the way, like in grad class, remember that shit? They're like, oh, by the way, like here's a fantasy college. This is how much fantasy college will be worth. And that's grad project is like you pick a
That's
fantasy college and you find out how
yeah, well,
much it's worth and it's not realistic at
that's all
all.
bullshit. Yeah, no, that's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately,
Or teach people to cook.
some of the gripes that you have were covered in a class you could have took from freshman year to senior year called life skills.
But again, like that's a fucking
It's an
elective class. You
yeah,
know what
you
I'm
got to be
saying?
smart enough to take it.
What? You gotta have
Yeah,
had to have had a schedule that fit that and a guidance counselor that would tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's such a random fucking class that I didn't even know it existed, David. Like I didn't know about it.
but people are. I mean, the only thing I can say is lazy. Like, I mean, if you would have looked, you could have found it. But at the same time,
I didn't know a thing like that could have existed. I mean, at the time, like, granted, when I first went into ninth grade, I
yeah,
had an hour extra each day after school to like have a private class because I was on a fast track to become a fucking high school. Well, I was on a fast track to become a history teacher, but then like the amount of fucking pressure of doing that much extra work at 14 like broke my brain and caused me to have like panic attacks and shit. And then like I failed 3 classes that year, and that was the year we met when
right,
we had English
right,
class.
yeah.
But I failed 3 classes, including history, and then the next year I signed up for culinary and was like, "Fuck this! I'm just gonna go be a chef." like, and then I ended up taking like elective classes because of VOTEC and stuff like that. But like, it's just absurd. Like that stuff that just never even occurred to me. But like, yeah, they put like that crazy amount of pressure on like a 14-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that
It sounds like
fucking make
you really
sense?
want life skills to be mandatory as
Oh,
a class,
for sure.
like twice throughout the week for every year
It,
you're in high school.
dude, it literally, I have no like.
I mean, I don't disagree with you because when it came down to it, and I had to file my first W-2 and everything else, well, doing a W-4 for a job and W-2 for taxes and everything
Mm,
else, and doing the actual short forms and long forms, I knew all that shit from 11th and 12th grade when I was in, of all things, alternative education, because that's what we learned down there. We learned how to
mm.
do big boy stuff, and we got to finish the day halfway through because there was nothing else left to learn. And what was the point of a gym class? They were like, "Yeah, you want lunch or do you want to go play basketball?" And everybody said, "I'm gonna eat and then go play basketball real quick and then get back to my day."
I'll be back.
Yeah, I was like, "I'll be right back," and they were like, "Okay, don't get in trouble with the hall monitors." And then
But
of course that
I
happened daily, but that's here nor there.
bird lady. No, but yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing. Like, I just kind of look at it. I'm just like, I feel like we don't focus on the right stuff in school sometimes. Like, I think
see, there you go. Now you're hitting the right fucking.
There
Now
it
you're
is.
hitting the
yeah.
fucking nail on the
Now,
head.
now we're
You're
getting
getting it.
there.
But like,
Yeah.
I think we are kind of misguided. Like, I think it's literally obscene. It just doesn't make sense for you to just in those 4 years figure out what you want to do with life while also figuring out how your society works. and while you're trying to figure out your body, your sexual orientation, who you are as a person, like there's so
No,
much shit that's going on right there that you're just like, does she like me? Does he like me? Like socializing, like learning to be around people and stuff. It's just one of these things where I'm like, why aren't we actually like instilling discipline or like truly educating? Because I've noticed like around here, there's a big population of like macho Hispanic males that look at like the COVID vaccine. Like this is the thing I learned today at work. They don't believe like getting a COVID vaccine is like an option. Like they look at it as like why would you stick a needle in your arm to like make you immune to something? That doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, well, like to
There's a
go to
lot of people that believe
I
that.
know, no, but I don't mean to start like a huge thing. I mean just like their culture, it just doesn't make sense to get vaccinated for anything. Like to go to school, you need vaccinated for certain things, and they're kind of like,
Right.
my kids get that. I don't believe in that. I'm like, well, I mean, if there's a bunch of stuff for like preventing your child from getting sick from other kids that could potentially like fuck him up later in life. I'm like, do not like does that not occur to you that like you should consider something like that?
I mean, those are just the people that'll
And
die
COVID vaccine was
young.
just a thing, but their whole thing is because they're men and their culture growing up, they're like, fuck you, I'm healthy as a horse until like the day I find out I have high cholesterol, I got bubble guts, and like I shit like liquid all day.
I mean, if it's coming from, well, let's say it is Mexicans, right?
Hmm.
They come from a different fucking everything. Like, they don't have the same shit we have,
Yeah,
though.
they didn't get the education you
Like,
and I got.
no, I don't mean education. I mean they don't have the same sicknesses. They don't have the same
Oh yeah, yeah.
diseases. Like, their whole genetic makeup, one, is built different, obviously,
Hmm.
from their ancestry, and two, you got to remember they can drink water that will make us diarrhea for like a week.
That's true.
Like, they can just drink it openly, and we go down there and put our nose to it, and it's like, yo, you need to call a doctor
You
and
got the
drink lots of
drip.
regular water and start shitting your brains out. Like, they are literally built different for different stuff. And when they're like the flu, they're like, dude, it's Mexico, it's warm. We don't get the fucking flu. Boom. They don't get the flu. They don't really get the common cold because it doesn't come down that way that often, you know? It's a different type of climate, it's a different everything. Them coming up here, especially somewhere up there that doesn't get as cold still,
Hmm.
not as different as a climate, they have to worry about that shit until it's being spread by somebody else. And for them, I mean, I'm not going to be ridiculous when I say this, but if they're working in construction or anything
Yeah, yeah,
particular
yeah.
like that, they're far and few between their workers and have lots of space where they're not going to catch fucking Joe's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
flu from 20 feet away.
But I just meant
And
it
they
in an
got some
education
space.
sense. Like I feel like I just use that as an example because like I think it's like the school systems here and just like the culture of like this area, like the things they're taught in school are completely different than what we were taught in school, and I don't understand why like we can't just like have an overall understanding of like this is what education is.
We'd have to get everybody on the same page first. And right now, the only overarching determination of this is what education is your standardized testings. That's it.
And
That's
those
what
fucking
education is.
joke.
It's if you can pass that and you know all the information from that, then
Remember the
boom,
PSSAs?
you pass. I
That shit
sure
was a
do.
joke. It was a
I remember
fucking
that shit.
joke. I always ace that shit, and I was a
But that
fucking
was
Dumbo.
the fucking determining factor, but that's just what it is. But at the same time, I don't really know what else the schools could do to fix that whole situation. To be honest, like, I don't know what I would make them change to start. Like, do I think they should have like what the fuck? What was it like? Yeah, like grad project or whatever. Was it like once every
It
week?
was
Like
one
what?
quarter. It was one quarter senior year.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, so yeah, like you should definitely get rid of grad project because that whole thing's fucking
It
pointless.
was a
That's
joke.
stupid.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just replace it with an entire, I don't know, high school career long fucking skill based training for shit like that. Like if they had for the longest time, you remember fucking yeah, BCL or whatever, fucking basic computer literacy and
Mm.
shit. That was a class that got fucking dumped like right as we graduated because everybody already knew how to use a computer.
Yeah.
So
Typing class.
drop
Right.
yeah, so dropping some kid on a computer didn't fucking make sense. Well, if that class doesn't exist, then there should be another block for something significantly more important. Like that. There's a lot of shit that I don't think they should get rid of, like the electives. fine, whatever. But I don't think they need study halls. What's the point of having a fucking study hall? Like, if people can't do as much work as they're given, then you should probably lighten the load a little bit. That's probably the only way
fucking
you could do it.
adjust your teaching. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
There really is no point to homework, honestly. Like, I don't understand why you can't spend the first. Because what classes were 45 minutes a piece, right?
Yeah,
Around that,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like 40, 45 minutes. Like, why do you not have 25 minutes of teaching, then 20 minutes of just doing the homework? Homework is, I put quotation marks, as classwork is what I should say. But doing your
Yeah.
classwork into the skill and going through the whole thing over and over, like, what else are you really doing? I mean, there's so many times that, well, okay, Algebra 1, I had fucking a teacher named Mr. Nuara. Everybody fucking knows that guy at CV, most likely. He was he was probably one of the best just math teachers in general, because he would be like, this is algebra, whatever. Here's your fucking steps, here it is. Do this, do that. We would do a couple papers, just do the equations, blah, 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 get them done. And then he's like, okay, you've mastered this. We're done for the day. You now have 20 minutes to do whatever you want still. We're like, well, goddamn. And I gotta tell you, it was really hard to fucking fail his class. The only people who openly failed his class were the exact type of Eminem looking type characters to fail a class. So,
Oh man.
yeah. Picture
I know what you're saying.
picture somebody who would dress such as Eminem would dress.
B Rabbit.
And yes, and speak such as a B Rabbit would speak, while also listening to Eminem, and you'd be like, yeah, okay, I get it. You're retarded. There's something wrong with you. You're slow. And those are the people that would fail.
Yeah.
But if you literally did like 1% of paying attention, boom.
Dude, our English
Pass
class,
that class.
remember I
Easy.
would literally I would do my homework and other people's homework in the first 5 minutes of the class. Like I'd do writing assignments. And that's how I learned to be fucking quick in my job right now, is because I was given a task and I had a limited amount of time to fucking do it. And I fucking learned how to just be quick. And same with like being quick of mouth, cuz like remember I had this is such an obscure thing. I had one of my presentations I gave was on skateboarding and how to do an ollie. And I brought my skateboard in the class. I
Remember that.
didn't write shit. I literally didn't write anything. I made it all up. Made the whole thing up there. I got a fucking A+ and bonus points for landing the ollie. I didn't fucking write anything. And I made it up and I got an A fucking plus. And
No,
I went up there and just improv.
That was a good project, though. That was a good project overall. She's like, just do a thing on anything you want. I don't
She
care.
was a great teacher. Mrs.
Specca.
Specca.
She was just like, you just have to kill, what was it, 5 minutes or something? Like, it just had to be a 5-minute presentation.
About whatever you're passionate about.
I don't even know if it was a passion, because Cassie Kaiser did a fucking thing on her dad or whatever. No, she was gonna do it on her dad, and then I was like, you bitch, I was like, if you do your father, I'll kick you. And then she did fucking Bam Margera instead.
Oh,
look, he's suing
Jackass.
Yeah,
he's in a bad spot.
It's fine. He deserves it. Once again, God listens, and Bam sucks, and I know that, and God knows that, and now he's a fucking loser.
There you go.
Perfect. He takes golden dildos up the ass for fun. Like,
David's
he's
a
a loser.
genius.
That's what I'm saying. I've been calling it, and it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind being right now. I'm
what's
willing
crazy,
to wait
David?
like 12 years.
You know what the funny thing is? I love that teacher so much that the cop in my fucking screenplay's name is David Specca.
That's what's up.
I loved her. She was literally one of the greatest teachers I've ever had. I forgot her name for a hot minute because I was an idiot. It's up there with Mr. Uric and Mr. fucking what was the short dude with the mustache that choked Honor out? Oh, he was
short dude with a mustache.
8th grade history teacher, Adam. Mr.
Fuck.
You're not talking Mr. Long, are you?
No, Mr. All right, fuck Mr. Long. He failed me. That's the history teacher that
That's
literally made me not want to be a history teacher. And he would sit in class and tell us about acid. Mr. Davis says his name. This dude was like 5'3".
Mr. Davis was the fucking man.
And he had a fucking power mustache.
He was the
And he
best.
choked Honor out, who was 6'3". Like, and Honor was beating on, who was it? I can't remember. It was some kid was like making fun of him, calling him fat.
Matter.
And Honor just fucking lost it.
He deserved it.
Beating the shit out of this kid. And then like
That's what's
He
up.
Mr. Davis is like 5'3", walks up to Honor, grabs him
Oh
by the
yeah.
throat, slams him against the wall, and goes, "You don't fucking do that in my class. Get the fuck out of here," and throws him. And he was infamous for being like a teacher that would spaz out. Like he
Yeah.
threw a globe in the one
Oh yeah.
class I was in. Like he just picked up the globe and chucked it across the classroom. It like shattered on the wall and shit. He was one of those
Fantastic.
teachers, but honestly, great guy. But
Great guy. Great teacher.
he's a great teacher, just like
He got
Mr.
his point across.
He did, and I will never forget the lessons he taught me because it was like, oh shit, like, and he loved Seinfeld, which was funny. But
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, like I don't even know where the fuck I was at. But oh, we were talking about SPECA and presentations and education. Then, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I
Mhm.
just think more things could be accomplished. Yeah, like straight up, like you don't take your job home. I mean, people work from home now, so that's kind of fucking ironic. But like, you don't need to work hours that you aren't paid for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to get a better grade if you pull an all-nighter studying and then be haggard as fuck during your test than if you were to have read a little bit in class and then got a good night's sleep. Like, period. Like, I don't know.
So I think all
from
the
me.
best tests for me
Depends on who you
wasn't.
are.
Yeah,
I,
it's
I,
true.
don't- I think
Everybody learns
I think
different.
well, I think the best ones overall. I think repetition's important, but I don't think you're gonna get the proper
Yes.
repetition at home. Like you
Mhm.
might as well just if you're gonna run repetition, you want it drilled into somebody's brain, and you ask them a question, they just snap the answer out real quick.
That's
That
why I
should be
didn't.
something you should just be doing that in class. You know,
That's
once
why I didn't
again,
like Mr. Long's class, dude. He literally was like, he would talk to us about like doing acid, going to like Disney World, and it was like, what a cool guy. And then he's like, by the way, read 6 chapters of this history book. I'm like, what the fuck am I in this class for if you're not gonna teach? Like, if you're just gonna talk to me about
well,
bullshit and then ask me to read a fucking history textbook, like multiple chapters, and take notes, and then have to take a test on it the next day, it's like, why am I sitting 45 minutes in this classroom that I could spend reading? And if he saw you with your book open, he would yell at you. It was
here's
bullshit.
he- here's my thing that I never understood, and Adam, you're gonna be the only one who can properly answer this question. But based on all the knowledge I've gotten from everybody I know, and the
About
whole
going to
time you're
college.
in yeah, exactly, about from going to high school to
Okay.
college and then making a big deal about everything, is that they're like, oh yeah, high school is so much harder. We don't let you use your books in class after for tests, blah blah blah. And then they're like, wait to get to college. You can just take your textbook, open it, flip through it during a test, get all your answers, whatever it is, and just roll with it. I was like, well, if everything's so much easier in college, and this is the people who are doing all of the day-to-day activities that run the world, why is high school any different? Why can't I just, if you're asking me a question in history and you're like, when did Mao Zedong fucking die? How the fuck do I have that memorized? Why can't I just open the goddamn chapter, go to fucking the highlighted page that says Mao Zedong died in fucking 1963 or whatever the fuck it was,
Yeah.
and just go on about my day? Why the fuck do I need to remember that? But in this case, like I said, I didn't go to college. This is Adam's department where he's gonna say either, yeah, we were able to open our books, or we had to know whatever it was, you know? Adam, this is where you take
Well,
over.
I mean, during testing, you really, I mean, you couldn't open your book, but
You can look at
a
your
lot of the time
notes.
they would let you have like a cheat sheet or like your notes that you could have open and utilize those because they're really testing, your knowledge retention and you're not going to remember everything you've learned over the past 3 months in every single class. So use your notes, things that you've learned along the way, things you thought were important,
How you compartmentalize.
utilize those. Right.
Sure.
That's really what
Okay.
they're testing. They're not.
So
They
now
don't
you've
care
got
about the knowledge itself.
open notes and cheat sheets. Perfect. I mean, so you have the fucking cliff notes of the book then. The most
If you're a
important
good
Right.
note
part.
You
taker,
have.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
shit, those books highlight and bold most of the shit you're supposed to know. So I mean, it's not too terrible. Chapter 1, this person.
Yeah.
Here's the
And in
death
college,
date,
by used
birth
books and
date.
everything's highlighted everyways. So
Yeah.
who
Yeah, so you
cares?
know what you're looking for.
Never pay full price.
Right.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I think like I often think about that. Like I regret like sometimes not going to college, but then I also lived a fucking awesome rock star life, which was pretty fun for a little bit. I mean, I did. It was like when I didn't. Ironically, it's like the time when I could have partied like a rock star. I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, and I wasn't hooking up with random girls. Like I mean, I still don't do like 90% of that. I don't drink, and I don't. No, I was kidding. But no, it is one of those things I laugh at. I'm like, I didn't live the rock star life when I should have. And then I was like, man, why didn't I go to college? And I was like, fuck, man. guess it's because I just don't think it was made for me.
I mean, you still steer towards the right direction. You're not playing shows in the middle of a Saturday afternoon with only 3 fucking drunk 45-year-olds dancing to your music. So
No, bro,
I
I
think
make good
I
money.
think you're I think you're all right.
I make more money than somebody like me should, and that's fucking the most ironic thing. It's just one of those things. I think, and I honestly I think it's because of my way of learning in high school, where I learned to improv and be quick with learning shit. I learned it on the fly. I didn't do homework. I'm surprised I didn't fail more classes because I never fucking did homework because I just couldn't. There was too much stimuli at home and chores, and just like it was one of those things like it just wasn't an option. Like I was a fucking youngest of 4, everybody living in a small trailer. It's like, yeah, homework's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. It's like
Oh yeah,
I'll do this on the bus, or I'll do this right before class.
somebody's got to get their ass whooped and smash after fucking Seinfeld's over. So something's got to happen here.
That's what I'm saying. I'm watching Raw, and I'm fucking watching James Bond, and I'm playing with my Star Wars action figures while watching Star Wars. I can't find time to do homework between all this.
That's what I'm saying. I forget what time did we get out of school? Like 3 o'clock, 3 p.m.
So school, yeah, we would get out at 3, and my bus ride was an hour, so I would get home at 4.
That's what I'm saying. It would take me
Dinner
about
would
an
be
hour to get
5,
home too.
and I'd have to mow, do laundry, like do dishes, like the shit that needs to be done
Well,
for
just think
existing.
you've been up from fucking like 6 a.m. For most people.
I'd be up at
Getting
5. It's
See, that's what I'm saying. So you're up from fucking like 6 to 4 just to do school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Many hours out of the day. And they're like, yeah, you should go home and relax after you do your homework. And then they're openly like, well, this paper that I'm giving you right here, this sheet, by the time you read it and get all the answers down, you're going to have at least a 30-minute piece of paper here. So, I mean, to start that with already 4 major classes or something where you're just like a 30-minute fucking piece of paper, like, so now even if you go through all of it, that's 2 hours right there. So by the time you finish that, if you started as soon as you got home, you're at 6 o'clock. Most, if parents are strict, are trying to make sure you're in bed by 10, which only leaves you a few hours to really do shit and then
Mhm.
kind of cool down to get ready for bed. None of that, the fucking time management doesn't make sense. Like none of that makes a single fucking bit of sense to
I'll
go through
always
that way.
remember this. This will be my final takeaway for the end of the episode, and it's fucked up, but I will say it. I was not the best student. I'm still not one of the smartest people in a room, but a kid that I knew my whole life going through high school was a kid named Peter, and he was super fucking smart, and he was all like the highest classes you could go and beyond, and he would always do his homework, and everything was pristine and perfect. And then a little after high school and college, he fucking jumps in front of a train and kills himself in front of his
What's up?
girlfriend. Now,
What's that?
now that guy did his homework and did everything right, and the pressure of existing was just too much for him, possibly. And I'm a fucking butterfly just floating around and somehow making the amount of money I make with no real pressure. I'm just saying, like, if
Yeah,
there's
I love the
one
way you're ending
thing
this.
I've
You're like, yo, I'm so much better than the
I'm
guy that killed him.
no, I didn't mean it that way. But I just meant
You dick.
the different. Yeah, sorry. The different way. But I look at it this way: the different ways, like of like he probably had a lot of pressure. I'm assuming from like his family to do really well, from teachers to do really well, to stay up and do all these presentations and everything be pristine and everything perfect. That like something cracked, and like because I fucking just dicked around, cooked food, talked to girls, and played like Rock Band in Adam's basement watching Family Feud, like I'm still here. And like it was basically because of the shit I learned in school where it's like you don't have to fucking bust your back all the time, just when it matters. And I think that's like the thing a
Bingo.
lot of people forget. They're constantly trying so hard. They get high blood pressure. It's like if you tried fucking deadlifting 250 pounds and you've never lifted weights, you're going to hurt yourself. And I think life's the same way. If you try to do all of this shit at one time, you're gonna fucking hurt yourself mentally and emotionally and just fucking damage beyond belief.
That's what's up.
Or you're gonna fucking not breathe and fall on your face and chip your tooth like Alan.
Yeah, just boop, fucking go down. Lights went out.
But yeah, I don't know.
Man fucking shut down. Somebody hit the off button. Just boop, good night.
That's what I think. I think that's the main takeaway. Is like I think education should just be like physical fitness, and like you gotta ease into it. Otherwise, you're just gonna fucking hurt yourself really bad. And I think a lot of people do, and that's why there's so many fucking dumb people. Is because, I think there's so much pressure to do well, and they're also lucky, man. Could you imagine if we had smartphones when we were in fucking high school? We would have fucking just.
Oh my god.
I would be the dumbest motherfucker alive. Like, it would be awesome. I'd just be googling shit all day, Snapchatting bitches.
Listen. I don't even believe that, because the doctor I saw, the hematologist, the man who studies blood and cancer, was
Mhm.
like, "Yo, I don't know how anybody ever got through life without a smartphone," because he handles everything through his phone, between scheduling, taking his calls, and then looking up information about any new pill, drug, or whatever's out there. So once again, if a doctor says that's the greatest thing to ever be invented to help his job, then it's got to be one of the greatest fucking things to ever be invented.
Amen.
I think the smartphone is probably one of the greatest things, because at this point, what do you need fucking 7 textbooks for when you could put it right on your fucking phone?
Kindles, baby. Actually, they all
What's
have. To be honest, my niece and my nephew both have iPads for school. So fuck us. Am I right?
Exactly.
I had a
Exactly. At this
backpack
point, what do you
for
do you
fucking
need it
4
for?
years, filled with textbooks. I have back issues still because of it.
Needs a backpack. Kids are fucking styling now, man. They got a satchel and that's it. They're like, bam, I got my satchel with my fucking MacBook. I
Indiana
have to go
Jones
to
had
school
one.
now. Yeah, so it's not gay. It's cool.
That's fair. All right, boys. Well, I feel like I did what I always do, and I bring up rants about other shit that I have no idea about, and I make bold claims about shit that I have no idea about, and then I realize halfway through the argument that I still don't know what I'm arguing for.
Oh shit, you're such a liberal.
But but you know what? You guys are there to support me. That's all that matters. You're still my friend, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
booked my. By the way, I booked my
Yeah.
flights. I booked my flights back, and you know what the greatest part is? It only cost me $150 fly there and back because of
That's what's up.
when I couldn't make it to my uncle's funeral. So thank you, Southwest, for my money back.
Yeah, well, hopefully the fucking world doesn't shut down for Delta, so
I
keep
don't
your
give a
fingers
fuck if
fucking
it,
crossed.
dude. If it like, I'm not even fucking
It
joking
won't.
right
You'll
now.
still be able to travel.
I
and
will
do stuff,
fucking
yeah.
travel regardless. And I already got my
We're-
shot. I got my shot, so we're safe.
Yeah.
And
He's
no,
vaccinated. He's fine.
we're all
doesn't
gonna have
count.
a good time.
It doesn't count for Delta, man. I
Don't
don't want to be the
fucking take
fucking
this
bearer
away
of
from
bad
me,
news.
David.
I'm sorry, man, but there's a good chance that masks are on their way back.
Oh,
And
I mean, I have to
shutdown
wear
could
them
be
anyway.
coming.
Oh,
Well, I
don't care about
mean,
that.
the masks will be the first start of then leading into a shutdown, which leads into another quarantine.
Don't
for
ruin
God
this.
knows how
I
long.
need to go to the
It won't
cider
shut
bar
down.
with
Yeah.
you
Listen,
guys and get
listen,
fucking blitzed.
I want that. I'm just letting you know that
I'll-
fucking Europe is shutting down already, and we're not gonna be too far from there because we're still accepting fucking travelers. So it's not gonna be too long before we're gonna get the same fucking shit, because right now everybody's running around with no masks and no vax, and they're just chilling. And you will get Delta even if you have a regular COVID fucking vax. So if it's Delta, you gonna get it. That's just how it is.
Bro, I'm masking up. I'm fucking traveling up there. I'm gonna spray my hands. We're gonna go to the fucking cider bar, and I'm just gonna
You
get
might be-
tanked with your
you might-
lady.
You might be driving.
I mean, I've already done that drive. It's
No.
not the worst.
They didn't. They're not going to cancel all the flights. They never did.
It's true. Maybe
That's
I'll just
true.
luck
They
out and
just
just have a
have
row to
limited ones.
myself. Chelsea
That
and
would
I'll
be
have a
nice.
whole row.
Yeah. They just like limited the seats, but if you have your tickets, then it's really not a big deal at all.
We'll have a row to ourselves, and then I'll just make that Pornhub money that people were making during COVID. Yo, give me that.
Yeah.
Give me that like 15 grand. I'll let her blow
Nothing
me
wrong
on a
with that.
plane.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Get that money.
I'll just
Why
censor. I'll
wouldn't
just
you?
censor my face because I'm classy.
Be realistic. Why aren't you doing it now?
No, dude, just when you're on the plane, just like grow up the flight attendants, and then you get duct taped to your seat. It's fine.
That's right.
I gotta watch that video. I forgot. I heard the clips. I didn't watch it.
Oh, I watched it and I
It's
heard it. It was
incredible. It's
fantastic. Yeah,
incredible.
it's so
I
good.
love it.
Fucking.
I was so
dumbass.
happy. Like shit like that just makes my day.
They're treating me like a black person.
Yep, that guy. Oh my
Uh,
god, I love that guy. Hey, what are you doing to me? Everyone look at this. Everyone look at me. They're treating me like a black person.
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that guy was awesome, and he was a doctor.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
All right, this is just another day with
David.
Adam.
black person.
Perfect.
Oh, oh, God, I'm leaving that in.